Imagine opening your mailbox and finding out your insurance premium just jumped hundreds of dollars overnight. Or worse, you file a claim after a storm only to realize your coverage doesn't stretch as far as you thought. That's the reality many Liberty Mutual customers are waking up to in 2025, and today we're pulling back the curtain on what's really going on with Liberty Mutual's home and auto coverage. By the end of this, you'll know exactly what's worth keeping, what to watch out for, and whether Liberty Mutual is still the right choice for you. Let's start with auto. Liberty Mutual sells the standard coverages you'd expect: liability, collision, comprehensive, uninsured motorist, and extras like roadside assistance, rental reimbursement, and something they call better car replacement. On paper, it's a solid lineup, and for drivers who want flexibility, the menu is wide enough. But here's the catch. Every option you add costs more, and those costs are climbing faster in 2025 than most people realize. For homeowners, the story is similar. You get dwelling, personal property, liability, and living expenses if your home becomes unlivable. There are optional add-ons for high-value items, identity theft, and full replacement cost. Sounds great, right? But hidden inside are exclusions and sublimits that can leave you exposed. Flood, mold, and wildfire risks often require extra policies. Many people don't realize they're underinsured until a disaster hits, and that's when financial shock sets in. So what does Liberty Mutual actually do well? They've invested in digital tools, their app is polished, and if you're bundling home and auto, you can snag discounts that take the sting out of rising premiums. Safe drivers, multi-car households, and people with newer vehicles often save with Liberty Mutual's discounts. For some customers, this bundling is the only way to keep costs in check. But here's where things get messy. Complaints about sudden rate hikes, slow claims processes, and even policy non-renewals are climbing. Some customers have reported their homes being flagged for cancellation using aerial photos and automated data, leaving them scrambling for replacement coverage. Others have seen major price jumps labeled as market adjustments without clear explanations. That uncertainty is stressful, especially when you're depending on insurance to protect your biggest assets. When it comes to claims, the experience is hit or miss. Some customers report quick responses, digital tracking, and smooth repairs through Liberty Mutual's partner network. Others share stories of delays, repeated back and forth with adjusters, and payouts that felt smaller than expected. In catastrophe-heavy states, delays are even more common because adjusters are stretched thin. The lesson here? Document everything. Take photos of your home, keep records of your car's condition, and don't be afraid to escalate if your claim isn't moving. Now let's talk pricing strategy. If you stick with Liberty Mutual, there are ways to reduce your bill. Bundling is the biggest lever. Safe driving programs, anti-theft devices, and raising your deductible also make a difference. But here's the truth. Liberty Mutual is not always the cheapest option, and prices can swing dramatically depending on your state, driving history, and claims record. That's why shopping around every year is critical. Staying loyal could cost you thousands more than you think. So what are the red flags to watch? First, any new exclusions or sublimits added to your renewal paperwork. Second, unexplained premium hikes that don't match your claim's history. Third, any non-renewal notices you receive, always ask for the reason in writing and challenge it if it feels unfair. Regulators are keeping an eye on these practices, but you have to advocate for yourself. Compared to peers, Liberty Mutual lands right in the middle. They're not the cheapest, not the most expensive, not the highest rated, and not the worst. They're a big national player with lots of options, but that also means they're juggling risks across the entire country, which can translate into unpredictable renewals for you. So here's the bottom line. Liberty Mutual in 2025 offers plenty of coverage options and discount opportunities, but it comes with strings attached. You have to read the fine print, shop your renewal every year, and document everything you own. For some people, Liberty Mutual is still a strong fit, especially if you're bundling. For others, the price hikes and exclusions might push you to competitors. If you've ever felt blindsided by an insurance bill or confused by your coverage, you're not alone. The most important thing you can do is stay proactive. Don't just accept renewals, question them. Don't just assume you're covered, confirm it. If this breakdown helped you see Liberty Mutual in a new light, do me a favor. Hit that like button, share your experience in the comments, and subscribe to stay ahead of the money traps waiting in 2025.